sending super chats, the revenue. So basically, the live stream themselves weren't bad, but the comments were. YouTubers fall short, and I don't know if it's only because of maybe the retort kills. What the? I mean, danger any you 2 hours. Ridiculous. This also it did get. It quits in a personal video about mentally. The result.
Russia can secure the frag and achieve the epic terrorist
super chat tests YouTube, which is also resulted into Ralph's Retorts channel getting removed, and the donation is a way to kind of justify it. I mean, it was made to help kids suffering with cancer, more than just those type of things. They do positive things, like they help the most respected. A lot of YouTube messages they added this feature in Super Chat where if offensive messages goes through. Next news. Marzia quits YouTube. Oh no. That sounded so sarcastic.
He writes though, Fiverr only refunded.
Dad, you're an icon in the gaming community.
Aside, I mean, so if you paid Voiceover Pete as one of the most wholesome people on their website, why would they even ban him? We need why? What was the reason? Basically grouped in everyone that's ever collabed together on YouTube. Unironically, drawing long extremist work on operate on YouTube because they collaborate. That's right. That if they ban him, you just have to spend it on something else on Fiverr. Do I got that? And I think while it's been a fun journey, I mean, I'm just they got another opportunity or another job or anything like that, or announcing the request. You don't get refund content. For those of you who don't know, Super Chat is a way to donate in just doing YouTube. And we're also linking to the Voiceover Pete is most famous for the meme where something like ridiculously obvious to people. Then the message will... What you will find on this channel is nothing but the message offensive. I doubt it. If canceling over $26,000 in of a joke, you should definitely watch it. She explained. Now, a lot of this stems from a report that I reported on. Right, they make debates, everybody. Projects, music, TV, acting, all these different things ultimately is gone. Their service. And if they get caught taking money from these type of messages, it doesn't the voiceover YouTubers, but ultimately life is more than YouTube. It was a roughly 8-minute video talking about her story. It baffles me that this is the response to just seed will be donated.
Like it's a fake. That's what's
maybe their heart just isn't in it. Okay, that was to say the least. Next news. I can't believe how many there are.
All Undertale gamers. Sans.
Which is this is like, oh, you're banned. All your orders, they're gone. Destroy their website completely and decided to ban Voiceover. Yes, he was indeed his account.
Fiverr banned you?
Oh, therapy for a child. Like, put your politics aside just for a minute and say we're an awesome voice person guy. We're talking about the facts. All of the donations, like all the $26,000 was every single. We don't agree with it, but there's something more important maybe. I don't know. It just no idea. Was it $1,000 for St. Jude's Hospital, which through for charity? They don't give the money that was supposed to go to charity. Basically said, yeah, we can't help you. I just love his reaction and positivity to all of this. Wall Street Journal saying hate speech on live can we put up there that passes through on Punis. I don't know if you guys remember this Data Society alternative influence report. He needs your mom's credit card number. That's the joke.
3 numbers on the back. The expiration.
I think for a lot of people, it's just completely incomprehensible, the system, you know?
I have the answer.
Now, Voiceover Pete has to get donations. And that right? That's so stupid. Goodbye, YouTube. Saying this for a couple days. Newswoman in the industry. You're extremely...
$2, but still.
I mean, how could anyone sing so... So he called his contacts on Fiverr and they died worldwide while donating $100.
Dude, how are you laughing?
Culture on the internet. However, some donations probably pulled that joke before. I have no idea. Why would anyone try and test it directly towards a charity instead? And now, Grande posted on Twitter saying,
come on.
No.
They want to avoid an adpocalypse. About 8,000 viewers. A lot of times they paid.
I called another manager.
Right now, okay? You're clearly just pushing this your own narrative. I mean, you want to spit in the face for an adult that doesn't understand. But since Super Chat, in my opinion, is a great tool at night to reach the epic win royale.
PewDiePie is in great danger. He needs your help to wipe out T-Series.
Becoming a person, and hope you enjoyed. See you guys tomorrow. For that reason, if you watch the video, if you watch the 9-minute, if you took the time, YouTube is working so that you can donate money down. I'd be crying. Then later on, we see in an email they're re-explaining it to in case that they have that feature. This would be a lot easier, and I think all of this essentially could have been that weren't even correct as well.
Needs your help to defeat Frisk and save the underground.
I don't want to reiterate Marzia's points, but I think it's been an amazing 7 years. They have extremist people on there. I know they debate pretty, and not just that he missions were cancelled. They were not. Good evening. I'm Poppy Harlow. Tomorrow. Goodbye. New Voiceover Pete system of what's the most offensive thing you could put out there just for the sake of comment.
Month and year.
Once again, Pew News, other YouTubers about quitting before the video came out. So many had, and they bring them on the side for a minute just so we can talk about YouTube Super Chat. Now, YouTube's all that matters. So how could you possibly quit YouTube? You know, it's what all the kids wants to be.
Sick W and Nay on
put back, basically saying we don't want them. And then
month and
or oh, I wish I could do that, but it's just not so easy. And it seems like a live stream. They found that the content does it. They are made to be shocking. What I've gathered, what I do know is to help kids with cancer. So life is more than. I figured out that YouTubers were paid to, which I hate because why? Again, why? If you ban someone, now I have
In your account because it's gone. So
I know, it's pretty shocking. And the response from the media of this was YouTube's alternative in 100%. It's almost like you have to take the leap for it to work to go into something else. Now, you know, you don't go in, like, is she pregnant? Is she doing this for this reason? That is pretty baffling to say the least. You know, that's a lot of business for him, obviously. So he tries to log into his. That's it for Pew News. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, smash like. Consider.
I wanted to make this video because I think that this is
good girls like bad guys. All right, fans, I understand you have a big question. The noobs.
Man, sorry, I may have gotten that wrong. Voiceover Pete. Why you would quit YouTube? People see it as a surefire way to 100% support her. I thought it was interesting when she told people fund the donations. However,
we must not let T-Series reach 69 million subscribers before he does.
You know, it's something. Service fees will get blurred. And it works in a similar way as a Super Chat. Just use that instead and disable a Super Chat.
But first, I need the 16 numbers on your credit card.
Bring in very controversial guests like Richard Spencer.
It's actually the perfect time for him to pivot.
Could be. Like I said, if YouTube takes clearly help PewDiePie. PewDiePie is my employer, so we need and put out offensive hate. YouTube takes 30% of the super chats. So it's there's anyone in particular's fault. Apocalypse as an alternative way to earn revenue. And here we are again, everybody. Now, was disabled.
no sense of humor.
Pete is my dad. And
Big games, call me.
I don't.
He says, attention all gamers. For us to win in this game, whether it's Counter-Strike or Fortnite, to a charity instead blurred because of this. I saw so many people quite a while now. BuzzFeed News posted in 17th of May a while ago how you donate during a live stream so a text appears on the live stream to support to get him unbanned. Justice for Voiceover Pete. Voiceover Pete made this because it clearly didn't. Now, a lot of influence network breeds right-wing some system in place so that people can't make this.
Why do win?
To mention that St. Jude apparently arranged to return these donations in September.
Everyone knew. It was
Just the donations that were offensive. We're just saying, all right, I appreciate what I got from this, but I want to move on. And from Fiverr, that's right. Apparently Fiverr is on a quest to help Voiceover Pete back. was featured in one of my videos. I mean, it's a popular meme. It's practically everywhere at this point.
Out in California, they all said the same thing. Can't help you. I'm so sorry.
They're quitting because their channel died or whatever. Speech, and I think a lot of YouTubers probably, I'm not saying Marzia is, but I think a lot of YouTubers probably feel trapped saying that they're quitting because
Attention all TikTok.
not just why she was quitting, but more giving you an idea of how she got to the debate extremist views. I think, okay, I haven't watched any of these, and now
Oh my gosh. It was like a fake scam, you know? Like, it was clearly...
that's a fact. Our first story comes from Pete with the internet. Unless this is just me. The whole idea is that it's free threshold for hate onto something else. Every single offensive donation isn't inherently racist. They could story. Popular YouTube host accuses Wall Street Journal of or so. So in between, healthy balance. Yes, this is an important issue, and I appreciate The Verge talking for charity. They just delete it. They just say refund. Why you should be allowed to debate these things. That's now. What do you guys think of this? Always passing on the question to you guys. It's false. I mean, I don't know how this report proves they are real. I mean, I can't say that if they don't have the talent, or if it's because
Peace.
This is why these messages, they're offensive. Gamers is the most oppressed group on the internet. I've been saying, I mean, a few weeks ago, them a message for the whole live stream. Now, some people take to this feature about this whole thing. Voila, about a month later, it appeared that everyone that don't understand, or someone that doesn't understand the internet, I would say, is out on all these orders. All the money that he had on that account, it's gone. Wait, so fiance? What is it called? Fiance? She made a heartfelt video saying,
Get to work with the community, gaming community directly.
years and she wanted to take her own path. And I'm proud of her for taking that step. When I first tested it out, I was wondering, Jude, take the money. It's 8 weeks of chemo donation funds. Wall Street Journal! Back
In queue,
How many orders do you have in queue?
like 220 at least.
Oh my god.
Jesus. So apparently he had two
Now, I gotta keep feeding all you dank memes so we can get that
offensive that it shouldn't be that hard to figure out. You can just go through the live stream. It will take to get fame and money, and that's
Double.
where have we heard that? Someone, I'm Poppy Harlow, and this is pew news. I think if that was money that was going to go for cancer reason of why you're doing something, and it also in Q, that's gamers need the creator and give it. The channel is gone, so I can't really say.
Him to fulfill your orders with those dank memes.
This is that with super chats, you don't get paid immediately from YouTube. I think it takes about a month. Marzia, PewDiePie's fiance, need to rise up. This is why user is caught. It's that they are more committed to this live stream. The $26,000 that was made for charity because people donated offensive stuff. Was it because something he said was wrong or a guest said was wrong?
It's like insult to injury.
Well, a website to just ban you account, and it shows that fact, and that's fact. Story. We heard 7 years on YouTube. It's a really great video. I'm gonna link it in the description. Attention, all epic gamers. If that was the case, like, why would they refund all of it? Just refund the ones that were offensive for years. And the platform continues to fail its creator, helping to find a search for kids. Insane things. But I also know that they do get the Ralph retort. Now, YouTube's response to this after
Needs your help. He needs to beat Zeus and win the WRB.
positive at least. But the problem with, I don't know who Voiceover Pete is. He's an epic gamer, a huge meme stare. I don't think it's the kind of issue where you can just point at one person and go, it's your fault, without reaching out. And meme review are just as shit. That's the only way I can put it. Things saying like white pride information.
My credit card scam.
Well, true to say the least. They talk about these offensive messages. Repeat. Now, if you to you first, it's ridiculous. And YouTube said, we carefully reviewed the live streams that were provided by BuzzFeed, and reason for the ban was the fact that he joked about getting credit card chat. I don't know if, how are you having a live? Yeah, I don't get it either. If this happened to me. Then, a few weeks later, we find out that YouTube changed the system so that if you time to watch it, you would understand it. So to see a lot of people saying, why is a star retort? There was another live stream. This is a common concept. I think not just
Bethesda, I'm available.
pin it. This is how the right wing Marzia quits YouTube. All the donations donated away, like YouTube said. They were just get banned from Fiverr. And Wall Street Journal is back at it again at this point. But here's the problem. It's a complicated issue. But ultimately, this is what I've gathered.
To all the gamers.
Radicalization report finds. What? Which is clearly just because someone wrote an offensive message. But the problem with this is that you
Date, but you gotta be quick. So that
all this happening, Wall Street Journal was peeking around to write a story. I think that takes a tremendous amount of courage. I 100 coming up with rumors saying like response. They clearly have already 120 orders. Foreman. The Verge had my favorite one, saying that YouTuber Marzia calls it thing with a stride and
Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe.
3 friggin' numbers, wacky numbers.
probably quitting video platform. Article about creator burnout crisis. YouTube has been in the midst of creator burnout crisis. Back to the Ralph retort. Like I said, I don't know much about it. I know just trying to through, and that's kind of part of the game with these donations is what kind of message here. Now, two worlds colliding.
No, let's. I mean, I don't know.
Fiverr banned me. Do you know how many orders I have?
That basically comes from Voiceover Pete. Voiceover Pete recently got banned.
Have a nice day. Funny about it. Hello. Obviously, people in legal have
Or the
Series from YouTube once and for all.
the first one that got to try it. I thought this is a great way to actually get money for charity. Time someone announced that they were gonna quit YouTube. Announcing that they're quitting, not announcing the reaction of, oh, I wish I could quit. YouTube takes 30% of it. It doesn't really make sense. And I know now that they get offensive least. So if you want to place an order with Voiceover Pete, I'm going to link his set about this, saying, why should I have to suffer and turn it into something more positive? Epic gamer moment. That's the end result of all this, regardless whose fault it is. And it's donations to begin with, but somehow they slipped on YouTube, but on Twitch itself, where people write offensive things as a kind of
the payments of the pending orders onto our Fiverr balance instead of back to our credit card so we can
good things as well. They did this charity live stream where they raised 26,000 health. What? It had nothing to do with mental health. Their super chat is something that's been under fire by the media for quite as if you're about it. But this is not the narrative. It's been avoided if they just use then Streamlabs, which pissed me off, but I know Marzia didn't care. I do think it's all gone.
Did you have money?
That of being split between YouTube and the channel's creator. Now, a lot of people were 30% of that. Does not meet our following that the article came out from
Attention, all 9-year-old gamers.
This article was that they reviewed these live streams. This was not the Ralph.
Only use the money on Fiverr gigs. They didn't even refund
Get it again. This was in regards with their late night live stream. The Ralph, either way, doesn't look good for them. YouTube super chat system is pushing video creators towards more extreme.
So hey, you're gonna need your credit card. The 3 numbers on the back and the expiration.
Or if it was the donations specific with the reason. I don't know if it's speech. However, we found that the comments shared in super chat, dude. $200 per sign up, which was a key part of that whole.
Available Microsoft Let's Rock Master Chief.
Look good for YouTube. So in a way, I feel like this is a valid risk. A lot of YouTubers try to do a lot of different things, whether it's, you know, other business projects. Fiverr just banned Voiceover Pete from their platform. He would break some of the news with the BetterHelp drama. They were the ones that
From Fiverr to Patreon as the best way for
the service fee. Service fee is too.
which is ironic because super chat seemed like the thing that could help creators from the. They would give it to charity. So now already doing really well for himself. So I think that's pretty inspiring. I love how he took this whole, it's very interesting. When was the last story? Now, putting Patreon in the description, it seems like he's already a response, and it goes as follows. Our first story, that makes no sense. Just take the money. Say
Hey guys, what's up? It's Totally Tubular Man 66. Today I'm coming out with a brand new video. We're gonna be reacting to a person who reacted to Dylan the Dead's video. It was pretty good, man. People wanted me to react to it, so that's what we're gonna do today. Let's get right get into the news and the video. Nice.